And Eddie May Mysteries is back with a holiday tale called Turn of the Scrooge, and it's now playing at Cafe Nostalgica. We're going to find out more right now with Jody Haucke of Eddie May Mysteries. Hello.
Hello, how are you, Dylan?
Good, you're looking good. That's a great Christmas sweater.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Now, I know you were telling me in the green room you were trying to look like 1989, but you wear that in 2019.
I would, yes, yes. I'm already 6'5", so people might as well have something nice to look at as well.
Amazing. Yeah. Well, you're definitely good to look at.
Oh, well,
sure.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So
it's Canada's longest-running producer of murder mystery entertainment, correct?
That's correct. Yeah, we're going into our 36th season here this year. Yeah,
that is something for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so 36 seasons, and what can be expected? Not only this show, but if somebody was to go to an Eddie May mystery. What's going on at one of these?
Well, we call ourselves Ottawa's original interactive experience as well, because when you come down to see one of our shows, you become one of the characters kind of in the show because you're invited for some kind of an event, whether it's a launching of a book, or whether it's a comeback of a big lounge singer that's making a comeback, or a business meeting. You're one of those characters in it. So the characters and the actors come right around to the tables. They talk directly with the people. You can ask them questions. You can ask them where they were, who they like, who they don't like, you know, why they don't like these people, and you can get a lot of information from them right at the table.
Do you ever come across an audience member who doesn't want to be a part of it, even though
we do,
yeah.
But our characters and our performers have been doing this for quite some time, so they can get a vibe off of those people. And there's usually one person at the table that is the class clown, or the person that really wants to be into it. So then you kind of latch onto them and play off of them a little bit more. Yeah.
Okay. So you do the private performances on top of public performances.
We do, yes. So you can book us, and we can go pretty much. We've been everywhere, all over the Ottawa Valley, and we go all over the place to whatever restaurant or whatever hotel or whatever conference center will have us, and we come in and put on our show for wherever you'd like to book us.
Is that a challenge then when you show up at somebody else's venue and you have to sort of figure out the ins and outs?
It is a little bit, yes. Most of the places that we have gone to, we've been to before, or they remember us before, and we like to pride ourselves on that when we leave, it looks like we were never there. So we want to make sure that everything's all
you clean up after yourself.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, which is nice.
All right. Turn of the Scrooge, as I mentioned, running until December 21st, and let's talk about it's 1989. You're going back in time 30 years. Why did you go back in time for this?
Well, the show that we're looking at some previous shows that we had done, and we really wanted to do one based on Christmas Carol, and we had one that was written quite a long time ago. It was written originally in 1991. That's the first time it was performed. I started with Eddie May Mysteries in 1992, so I had not got a chance to do that one, I don't think, before, so I looked through it, and we were going to make a few changes to it, and they were like, 80s is a fun time period. It's big right now. We got all kinds of stuff set in the 80s. And it was fun to just set it in that time period. And it's about an office place that's trying to transition into the computer world. So it was fun to go back, and we've had a lot of little things that are like challenges to us, but having fun with that time period.
Okay, so obviously the word Scrooge is in there. So you think about A Christmas Carol. How far off is it from the original tale?
It has all the elements of it. So each of the characters, I played Bob Ratchet, and I'm the the ever-doting person that's trying to make my boss happy throughout it. So we have our Jacob Gnarly character, who's sort of a bit like our Scrooge character, and he's the one that is trying to make all of our lives hell and stuff like that. And each of the Scrooge characters are going to show up throughout the show.
Okay, so there's lots of ghosts to be seen.
Yes. And again, we got a tagline with the Ghost of Christmas Past for the 1989 part of the show as well.
Okay, all right. Now it's Christmas themed, but is this family friendly? Would you bring a kid to this?
I would say you could bring anybody that would go see a PG movie.
Okay.
Yeah, so any of their kids that would go see like an Avengers movie or something like that. I mean, we do have, it's obviously a murder mystery, so there's violence in our show. Stuff that somebody is murdered. So, but it's very tongue in cheek. Like, we have a lot of our stuff is very fun, and I would say that if you've seen an episode, go back and watch an episode of 1960s Batman, it has that kind of a feel to it. Everything's send up, and the characters are larger than life.
Little campy.
Very campy, and very fun. Yeah.
So now it's usually the same 10 or so actors from show to show. I mean, you're a pretty tight-knit group.
We are, yeah. So the group we have right now, we've been working with for about the past 5 years, and they're great. They're just super fun, and the challenges we throw at them and the stuff we throw at them, they come up with great characters, and they're really great at performing in all types of situations. You never know where we're going to play. We could be playing on a boat. We could be playing in a huge room. We could be playing in a gym. So you have to really get these people that are going to be like, okay, let's do this. Let's go in and have fun, and we have a lot of fun backstage too.
Okay, I know you also do great team building events, fundraising. I mean, you're part of so many different elements, and I love because you're sort of transportable. You move around.
We can go wherever you have a space for us.
Yeah, which is fantastic. So a 3-course dinner is even involved in this show?
Yep, so that you can come in and Cafe Nostalgica has some great food. We have lots of different options for people, and the food, I saw it going out on our opening night the other night, and it looks fantastic, and we got a great response from people at the end of the night saying that they really enjoyed their dinner as well.
Is it hard to act and see that food going around?
Sometimes, yes. The term starving actor, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah?
Yes, exactly.
You should incorporate that perhaps into one of the mysteries. That,
you sit down at another table
that
and
you
eat
have to eat somebody's food. I'm sure they would really
right. Yeah, they don't be too happy about that.
In a great way. Okay, just quickly too. I know you've got something coming up for 2020. You're not going to mention it, but it's sort of
we have
related.
something that's going to be pretty fun. I think
Awesome.
There's some big stuff going on in Ottawa. The stuff that's in the headlines right now.
Perfect.
So we're going to move into that.
Thank you very much for being here.
No problem, Bill.
More daytime coming up.